Live on Planet C Live. Live from Audio Scribe Studios. You're listening to Under the Radar on Planet C Live. Hey, it is Under the Radar. It's yours truly, Mr. DJ Styles, the one, the only Mr. DJ Styles. Young DJ Styles is what they call me around the neighborhood. Hey, aren't you young?
Sure about that?
Aren't you young DJ Styles? Yes, I am. Young DJ Styles. They say, hey, aren't you on Planet Z Live? I said, yes, I am. And they said, we thought so, is what they say. They say, we thought so.
At least that's your story.
That's what they say. Right? That's exactly what they say to me, though. I believe so. And DJ Styles joined live tonight on Planet Z Live's Under the Radar with Mr. Michael Daniel.
That would be me.
Mr. Michael Daniel, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Michael Daniel was my college roommate. And do you remember our suite and room number?
I don't. Do you?
Yes, of course I do.
What was it?
Do you think I don't know? Are you testing me?
No, I really don't know. That's why I'm kind of surprised you know the number.
You don't think I know? Is my best guess. You think I am at a loss?
It wouldn't matter anyway. You could say what it is, and I wouldn't know.
But when I say it, you're gonna know. The name of the dorm was. Let's see if you remember that.
Murray.
Correct.
Yeah.
Suite number or the suite? How about that? Suite was what?
I want to say it was like 104.
Close. Suite 105. Room number.
So close.
Room number.
1. No, I don't know.
Suite 105, room number 4. Suite 105-4.
Ours was 4?
Yep, 105-4. They're by the bathroom.
Oh.
By the bathroom.
Yeah.
Some would call that a upgrade. I think so. Man, could you imagine going back and living in the dorm now?
No, gosh, I wouldn't want to do that.
You ever do stuff and wonder how you survived that? It was akin to camping, wasn't it?
Well, the funny thing is that it's more tolerable when you're there at the time. But you look back on it, you're like, what in the world?
I got the best sleeping I've ever had in my life then.
Yeah, especially skipping all the classes.
I did not do that. No, you did.
Oh, yeah.
You did. Yeah, you'd be tired.
There was a lot of times that I just I woke up at like 8, and I'm like, I'm supposed to be in class right now. Mm-hmm. And then I just hit the alarm and go back right to sleep.
Yeah, it was worse if it was raining or cold,
Yeah, my grades showed it too.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, 105-4. See, did you think I didn't know, though? Did you really think I didn't know?
I'm actually surprised that you did know, because I honestly did not remember.
Yeah, 105-4. We are joined tonight live from Audio Scribe Studios in Whiteville, North Carolina for Under the Radar. My friend Michael, tell them about your studio down there. Some people don't know what you got.
Audio Scribe Studios. It's in Whiteville, and we actually record a lot of solo artists or singer-songwriters, bands, pretty much everybody that needs to get a recording done and get it posted out there on digital media, CDs, the usual thing. Mm-hmm. But we are also a record label, but we don't have any artists on our label right now.
Yeah.
But that's what it is.
So there you go. If you're down that way, want to do some recording, Michael's got a wonderful studio and takes pride in his work. You know what I find is missing nowadays? Michael's pride in the work.
Yep, I agree.
Don't you think? People don't take pride in the work.
Definitely, yeah.
Don't take time and pride. Glad about what they're doing.
You see it everywhere that you go.
Everywhere. It's rampant.
Yep.
My opinion.
It really is.
Joined live tonight with Emily Burdette, ladies and gentlemen.
Say hey to everybody. Woo!
Hey, everybody.
I said your last name right. Burdette? Is it Burdette?
That's right.
Do people call you Burdette every now and then? Emily, is there Emily Burdette here?
No, the one I've been getting the most recently is Burdette, and I'm like,
Bernadette.
You put some extra letters in there.
Is Emily Burdette here?
Burdette.
Her car is ready. The oil change is over. We need to talk to her about carburetor and cabin air filter. You ever had that happen, Michael? Oh, come here a second. They call you. Well,
usually they're telling me there's something else that's wrong with the vehicle that we've got to fix.
We noticed your cabin air filter, a little dusty, a little dirty. I'll be dang. You blow it out? Oh, no. You got to replace that.
We've got like more oil issues with our car.
Not your new one, though.
No, not the new one. No, the Explorer that we've got. It's got like oil issues going on now, and we're like, dude, we got to get this thing fixed again. It seems like we just got it fixed.
You, Michael? Yeah.
Don't get an Explorer.
I'll talk to you about what we noticed while we were changing your oil. We noticed in your plugs missing a gasket.
Somebody's been living in your pipes.
Always bad news, you know. I always call you. Emily Burdette, do you have any problems like that? Hope
car
not.
Problems?
Yeah, car problems.
Well, that stuff does happen to me sometimes.
We actually don't want you to play music. We want to talk to you about your car.
We want to talk to you about your extended car warranty.
What did you just have done?
I just had my oil changed because I'm traveling.
Nice. Did you go in there? And people, when they get their oil changed, always got a store too, like that. I'm going to do some traveling. Got to get the oil.
I would imagine she's doing a whole lot of traveling with her music.
Oh, are you now? Well, I guess we can get into it now, can't we? We're talking about oil and cars, and Michael and I can spend the whole night talking about cars. Neither one of us are car people either. I don't know anything about cars.
We wouldn't know anything about what we're talking about.
Nah, I have to take people's word for it. I think that's why people pick on me. They know I don't know. Hey, you filthy little dirty.
Yeah, how sad is that?
All right, so Emily Burdette is fresh off of a brand new oil change, ladies and gentlemen. Emily Burdette is are you a solo artist down there in the Wilmington area?
Yeah. I do have a duo as well, and she's sung on some of my songs that we'll probably play tonight.
And she wasn't able to come tonight because she was getting her oil changed early tomorrow morning. She couldn't stay out late.
That's right.
The car worked on tomorrow, I believe so. Now you're from Wilmington originally?
I'm from West Virginia originally.
Do you hate the stigma that West Virginia has?
Do I? Yes, I do.
I've never been. Have you ever been? There's a bridge there that's called, it was in the Mothman Prophecies. Have you heard of that movie? Richard Gere?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, what was the name of that bridge? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a haunted bridge or the river. It was on the Ohio River or something, wasn't it?
I don't remember which bridge was in that movie.
What was it? This was going to be a great tragedy.
It was filmed in Mount Pleasant.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll have to Google that when we get an opportune time. Or if you're listening, 919-289-9001. We're talking about the Mothman Prophecies. What was the name of the bridge? It's a silver bridge or something, wasn't it? Silver bridge?
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen it.
Have you actually seen it?
Yeah, I saw it.
I haven't. I've never seen that.
Have you not seen that movie, The Mothman Prophecies?
No. I've heard the name, but I've not seen the movie.
Richard Gere at his best.
Really?
Yeah. Anyways.
I always thought Richard Gere was good in An Officer and a Gentleman.
He's always good in everything he did, I thought.
Yeah.
Anyways, Emily's from West Virginia. She does not like the stigma that West Virginia has. So if you got it, ditch it right now, ladies and gentlemen. You got to ditch it to the side. I've never been to West Virginia. How many do you drive there? What do you do? Do you drive from here to there?
Yeah, I actually was in two different parts of West Virginia in October.
Oh, wow.
But
how far is that?
I drove. My hometown is about 8 hours from me now, and then about 9.5 to like the northern panhandle, kind of close to Ohio and Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Now, did you play while you were out there?
Yeah. So I booked a few shows in my hometown, and then
that's the way to do it.
I've got family in both of those areas, and so found some surrounding places like Pittsburgh that got to play some breweries up there.
Just you, or was it part of the duo?
Just me, yeah.
Okay. Good turnout?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, a lot of family got to come to different nights of my shows. So, yeah, great turnout.
How often have you been out there to play? I mean, is that the first time that you've done that, or?
Yeah, I've never really. I mean, I played in my hometown. I guess I should say I played in my hometown before I moved away from there. But it's been 11 years since I've lived there. So.
Okay, so you've played while you were there. While you lived there, you started playing
a little bit, okay. But not like I am playing now.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So
now, is it when you were traveling in West Virginia? Was your duo there, or was just you?
Just me. Well, one of my other musician friends came with me, and we do have a song together that I sent you guys called "Walk for a While."
Yeah.
So he came with me, but we performed that song, and then I did majority of the shows because it was really just my shows, and then we were just kind of having an adventure.
Mm-hmm. How long you been playing music?
I've been playing. I guess. I mean, I picked up a guitar when I was 15.
15.
So,
What led you to the guitar?
Well, I took piano lessons, and just didn't stick with them. And then
It's hard, isn't it?
yeah.
The acoustic guitar is hard, though. With the your fingers on the strings when you're starting out. It's hard.
Got to work up those calluses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just like it was kind of what's portable that I can take.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to take a guitar somewhere than take a keyboard along.
That or a
Or a
set.
drum kit.
Yeah, daggone drum
Or a
set
drum
for sure.
kit, yes.
Yeah, drum set for sure.
I remember touring and playing drums, man. That was a pain.
Oh, man.
Having to tear down, set up, tear down, set
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah.
I always hear that. I would
Yeah.
not want to be the drummer.
Yeah.
So you've been playing guitar since you were 15. 15
Yeah.
years old.
Yep.
Now, were you, did you take lessons?
Yeah, I took lessons.
Did you stick with it and take, or just say, I think I got it and started out on your own, more or less?
Kind of both, really. I mean, I took lessons and then stopped, and then took more lessons and stopped, and just like refreshing and getting better.
What was the first song you learned?
The first song I learned to sing and play with was a song called "Terrified" by Catherine McPhee from American Idol.
Oh, now
wow.
This leads me to another question. So you went with the intention you were going to sing while playing the guitar. There was never a doubt, I'm just going to be a guitarist. You learned the
no.
guitar. You said, no, I want to sing too.
Well, I was a singer. I knew I was going to be I knew I wanted to be a singer. I knew I could sing when I was younger. So I knew, I was like, what can I have to play an instrument, because like, what can I back myself up with?
You can't rely on other people to be there all the time to play for
Most
you.
of the time. Most of the time, no, you can't.
Yeah. I once dated a girl and she sang in church and whatever. She always went around with her cassette, had her songs, cassette, the background music.
Oh, yeah, backing track.
Backing track. There you go. Backing tracks. You always had that.
Yeah.
Always had it handy, Always ready for a song.
Nice.
Just
Carried that around with her little microphone.
I actually have one right now in my back pocket. Let me break that out for you real quick.
Oh, neat. I got a song here.
Y'all got batteries in your microphone? I'll sing for you.
Yeah. I happen to have my backing tracks right here on cassette and CD. Y'all got a CD or cassette? What do y'all need? I got both.
So nice of you to ask.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm ready for a little song. So, been singing and playing since 15.
Yeah. Not like now I'm like, gigging. So, it wasn't quite at 15 that I was doing that.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, I was listening to your interview with the Hatch Brothers, and they were talking about how they were out playing shows when they were like 14.
Right.
Yeah.
So I wasn't quite doing that. I didn't start doing that until I was 26.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's a big.
Big jump. Yeah.
You have to develop the confidence.
I'm not good at math, but that's a little spread. I call that a spread when you're not sure. That's a good spread. Yeah.
Yeah. I went to Belmont University in Nashville, and I studied audio video production, and then I took some songwriting classes, and a lot of it was confidence. I wasn't quite there yet with my guitar, and I auditioned for a couple things there, and it was just like experience, and I didn't really fully get into it until really, hardcore into it till I moved to Wilmington.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever wanted to audition for The Voice or any of those kind of shows?
I auditioned for The Voice.
Did
and
you?
I auditioned for American Idol 2
How do you do that?
times.
Where'd you go? Like, what was that about? How was that?
So I went to Atlanta for The Voice.
To like a mall or what?
It was at, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, it was like a hotel.
Sheraton or something like that.
Yeah, because we auditioned in big conference rooms.
Right. Did you get to meet anyone famous?
No, there's different. If you don't get past like the first producers, then you
Right.
don't get to see anybody.
Okay.
That's actual judge.
So you tried out for both, you said.
Yep.
Which was a better experience?
Definitely The Voice.
Really? Why is that?
American Idol was, I would say, the first time I was 17, and it was in DC, and my mom went with me, and we had to just stay in this big room. I can't remember what kind of room it was, but concrete floor. We're in this long line of people. It just was very disorganized, and I remember we had an air mattress that my mom would try to blow up for us because we had to wait hours and hours and hours.
Jeez.
And they would come and be like, "You can't have that blown up. It's a hazard,
Hazard.
Air's a hazard.
Yeah.
Like,
can't have that air around
if
us.
there's an emergency and we can't get out or something. So it was just the longest thing ever, and just felt so disorganized. And just to wait for 10 plus hours to go sing for somebody and have them just like cut your wristband off.
Jeez. Yeah.
You're like, cool, thanks. That was awesome.
Can you keep trying? I don't know the age limits on stuff like that. Is there an age limit where you can't do it anymore?
I don't. They do. Last I checked, which was a while ago, for American Idol, they do have an age limit, and
what is that?
I think it was like 30 the last time I checked.
Yeah.
And then The Voice, I don't think has one though.
Okay.
I think they have different. I think they, they're not.
They just let you
putting
go,
restrictions
whatever.
on that.
Yeah.
You have to at least be 3.
yeah. Maybe not that. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. I'll tell you what. Let's hear. Well, how about this? Did you audition a song of your own for each one of those, or what did you do?
I did "Heavenly Day" by Patty Griffin.
Oh, I'm acting like I know that. I don't know that one.
it's my favorite.
But you believe me
cover
just
song
then,
to do.
didn't you? Oh, did you think I don't know that song. I bet it's
like
good. I just
impressed,
don't know. I knew our suite and room number. You think, oh, they must know that too.
I know, right?
Yeah,
You know everything.
I've never heard that song. So why did you choose that one?
It's just one of my favorite songs to cover, and I just feel confident singing it, and it felt like something that could show my range off. And
Nice.
And so that's the one I picked.
Nice. I'll tell you what, Michael, let's do us a live track from Audio Scribe Studios right now with
Let's do it.
Emily
Let's do
Burdette.
it.
What song you want to play? Emily, start us out with tonight.
I'm going to start out with "Like Aristotle."
Like Aristotle. This is an original song?
Yeah. Yep. I wrote this song about my grandpa.
All right.
Just inspired by a record cabinet that I got from his house.
Oh,
and,
nice.
and,
Very nice.
Yeah, just kind of came to me and turned out to be all about him. So.
All right. Well, take it away when you're ready. Planet Z Live. This is Under the Radar with Emily Burdette.
I've got a record cabinet that still smells like my grandfather's house. Like I'm living in '63. I try my best to keep my records in it and foreign fingerprints off its surface. But it's hard sometimes to preserve the love that still emanates from you. Photographs you took, poetry in your books, letters you wrote to Betty from the war. You like the opera, you were an artist, philosophical, like Aristotle. I know I can see you in my father. He is a brilliant man. He came from your hands. Wish I knew you better. Wish I knew you better. I wish I knew you better. All the photographs you took, poetry in your books, letters you wrote to Betty from the war. You like the opera, you were an artist, philosophical, whoa, like Aristotle. I can feel your soul here. Your methodical always here. Parts of you are still near. All the photographs you took and the poetry in your books, letters you wrote to Betty from the war. You like the opera. You were an artist, a philosophical. Oh, like Aristotle.
Z Live. Planet Z Live, ladies and gentlemen. That is Aristotle from Emily Burdette live on Under the Radar, 919-289-9001 on the text. If you'd like to say hello to Planet Z Live or Emily, we'll take that. I love that song. That's a nice job. And the inspiration again was from what?
My grandpa, from a record cabinet that I have of his.
A record cabinet. So what kind of records what did he listen to?
He listened.
What did he listen to?
He listened to classical music and opera.
Nice.
Like soul, that was it? Like, or you listen to country or anything like that?
He may have listened to other stuff, but really when we looked through the records that were all of his, it was all classical and opera records. Because I remember being like, well, there's nothing really that
Nothing really interesting. I can get some samples out of this and make some hip hop with it.
Not going to keep
So,
this
yeah.
one.
That was his favorite.
There's something about inheriting records. It's just something nice about that, you know? Just there's something nice about that.
I've got some of my dad's from high school.
Just something, it's just, I don't know, what are the words for that, Michael? What do you think the words are for what I'm trying to say?
Nostalgic?
Yeah, it could be nostalgic.
I know that I know that my grandparents they gave me a it's a record player console stereo, and I had one of those for the longest time, and a lot of the albums that were inside that were stuff that I would never listen to either, but it was like they did have some of the Christmas stuff, like the classic Christmas stuff in there, and so those were good albums, but yeah, I would just look at it as nostalgic.
Nostalgia.
I mean, you don't really. Well, I guess nowadays it's actually getting better. You're actually there's a lot more people that are actually getting
back
albums.
into vinyl. Yeah,
back into vinyl.
Yeah.
So I guess it's making a turn back up, but back in the day, you know that was kind of hard to come by.
Yeah, I remember my album that I liked that I would pass on. I have any kids, so I'm not gonna pass it on, but. I don't even know if I still have it. Michael Jackson Thriller.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody issued a copy of that. Emily, you got a copy of that?
I don't have a copy of that one.
Never mind then.
That's definitely an album to keep, though. If you find it on vinyl, those things are worth a lot of money. If it's the right version.
Yeah.
If it's the right version. That's what matters.
All I know is you open up and have the guy using Michael Jackson laying there with that tiger, that lion, whatever it was, tiger.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was real. That was before Photoshop.
I don't know. Probably.
But it was. We'll have to Google about that, you know.
So the song Aristotle, is that one that you've already released, or is it one that you're going to be releasing?
It's being mixed right now.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's going through its second round of mixing this week, I think, and hoping to put that one out maybe end of December, something like that.
Where are you getting that mixed at? Where do you do your stuff?
I did this one at Hourglass Studios with Trent Harrison.
That sounds familiar.
In Wilmington.
Well, okay.
It's the same place that the Hatch Brothers. A lot of people around here they do their work at Hourglass.
Hourglass. Now, what's special about Hourglass? I've never been. I've not read about it. What makes it the go-to place? Do you think?
They have an amazing studio.
Well, that helps. But
yeah, the facility that they have now is like you can put a full band in there and record the full band all at one shot. And track everybody all at one time because it's a huge studio,
huge room.
Yeah, And the sound quality, everything is just, it's impeccable. I mean, he spent a lot of good money on that, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, Emily, there's a track that we've got 4 of your tracks loaded here in the computer. I've enjoyed those this week when I listened to those and I put them in. And I think you're, in my opinion, the greatest song I've heard so far is a track called "Walk for a While." Now, tell me about that. We're about to play that one. Tell me about that one.
Yeah. So my friend Jessie Esterline wrote that song. We sometimes co-write together, and Jessie's part of the reason that kind of inspired me to get back out and doing more gigs and stuff, and going kind of full force at it. So he wrote the song, and I was just like, I love that song so much, and we started performing it together, and just like singing it at home, like when I go over to hang out, and we'd sing it, and I'd do harmonies, and we started performing it out, and when we did, everybody just gave such a great response to it. It's just such a fun song to perform, and he'll always be like, oh, I wrote this song with Emily, and I'm like, well, I really appreciate the co-write credit that you're giving me right now.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, Jessie wrote this song, and I'm singing on it, and I love it, and I would love to call it mine.
There you go. Walk for a While, Planet Z Live. It is Under the Radar, 919-289-9001. Back in just a moment, live with more live music from Emily Burdette. It is Planet Z Live's Under the Radar. Good evening to you. Thanks for listening.
I can feel you creeping under my skin. I can feel you like the next of kin. I can see you in the mornings, chasing down flowers in the giant bay. I can hear you. Did you whisper my name like a smile that would always stay in the heart of us, from never going astray? 'Cause I want you in the mornings when you call me home, and I want you in the evenings singing my songs. Oh, I know my voice is faded and my feet have grown tired. I just wanna hold you longer. Can we walk for a while, walk for a while? I can feel you. You're scared to death. Take my hand now. I won't ever let go. Won't ever let go. Let go of it. 'Cause I want you in the mornings when you call me along, and I want you in the evening singing my songs. Oh, I know my voice is faded and my feet have grown tired. I just wanna hold you longer. Can we walk for a while, walk for a while? Walk for a while. Walk for a while. Can we walk for a while? Can we walk for a while?
Planet Z Live's Under the Radar. DJ Styles. Live tonight, 919-289-9001 on the text with Emily Burdette and Mike Daniel, live from Audio Scribe Studios down there in Whiteville, North Carolina. You just heard Walk for a While from Emily Burdette. And on that track, joining her is who?
Jessie Esterline.
Jessie Esterline. You said the crowd loves this one.
Yeah, the crowd. Yeah, they do.
What is it you think they respond to with this? Like, what do you? First off, do you like playing? Is this one of your favorites, or is that one of your favorites?
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. I think it's the energy. I think that when Jesse and I perform together, we have like great energy because we're such good friends.
Right.
And so I think that comes off to the audience.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, I think the song with just like the catchiness of it, it's just like, I think it's really just the energy.
Yeah, and I think the vocals shine more than in that song too. Kind of stand out more out front. What do you think?
Yeah, it's one that I get to harmonize on, which I don't a lot because I'm usually doing more of the lead. So it's really fun for me. I love doing the harmonies and just like sinking into that place with Jesse's vocal.
And where'd you record that one?
That was at Hourglass as well.
Oh, okay. So everything pretty much is from there.
That was during the Voice in the Pen recording that y'all did, right?
Yep. We did an album for Voice in the Pen, a singer-songwriter showcase that I started here.
You started
a couple of
that?
years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tell me about that. I'm not familiar with that at all. What is that?
So we were doing. I was part of this other kind of. It was like showcase, and then it was. I wanted to start one that was similar. That was like a listening room, like
Right.
if you're familiar with Bluebird Cafe in
Yes.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so I was like, there needs to be, me and another musician started talking about it. And there needs to be something here. And now Hourglass owns Live at Ted's also, which is a venue that is a certified listening room.
Oh, how do you get what does it mean, certified listening room? It just what does that
I'm
mean?
really not sure how you actually go to get certified for
Right.
it, but it's just a place that you have to tell people, like, you're coming here and you're here to listen to the
Right.
music. It's not a place where you come
And socialize
and listen to
and-
music and have it be like background music.
Right. No clanking beer bottles while we're playing. I'd like to go to that place, Michael, sometime.
We should, dude.
How
You should come down.
How do we get to do that?
You have to buy a ticket to get in there. A majority of the time, it's ticket only. I
bet
think.
you know
Yep.
someone that can get us in, though, don't you?
I might.
See if you can swing that. I would like to go down there and see what all this is about.
Yeah, check their website, liveatteds.com.
And bring our planets.
They got shows every weekend.
You come here, crash at the house. We'll go to the show that night. That way, you don't have to drive all the way back
do something.
to Raleigh area.
Yeah, we can do something. I'd like to just go see what all this is about.
Yeah,
Preferably
it's
on a
awesome
weekend.
venue.
Yeah. Now, do they
Yeah.
have music every night there, or is that just weekend stuff?
Mostly Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think every once in we do a Voice in the Pen show there the first Wednesday of every month. So they host us as well.
Nice. Hey, you could get us in.
I probably could.
Hey,
Are
look at
those-
this, Michael. Problem solved.
Are those shows ticket only too?
No, nope. Some shows are not. They're not ticket only necessarily. There's usually different cover prices depending on like the show and the act. Sometimes it's like a $7 cover. Or, you can show up and just buy a ticket there too,
Nice.
Gotcha.
as long as it's not sold out.
Sammy has texted in at 919-289-9001, says, enjoying the music tonight. Great voice.
Very
Emily
much
Burdette.
so. Yep.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Sammy listening. Tell you what, let's do another live track, Emily, if you don't mind. Something from
Yeah, for
what
sure.
do you want to do?
This one's called Don't.
Don't. Tell me about this one.
Oh, I don't really have a big story behind this one.
I can make one up for you if you don't have one.
you want to listen to it and
I'll
you
get
can
that
make it
chat
up.
GBT out and you just give me the title. We'll make us.
No, don't do that. No.
It's just like a relationship song.
Uh-huh.
Just a fun one that I started, coming up with lyrics in bed one night,
Right.
which is pretty typical.
Right.
So came up with a melody that I thought was fun, and it's just one of my favorite ones to perform. So
Nice. Well, let's hear this one. When you come back, I want to talk about your songwriting process. Interested in that. You brought up a good point there about when ideas come to you, so I'd like to learn more about that. All right, it's Planet Z Live. It's Emily Burdette Live. Take it away when you're ready.
you and me, my eyes flutter open in the dead of night. Too many dreams. You're the in time to find that I can't move on. Contriving the word I used to describe you, you brought this on. Don't leave me behind. Don't say it will be fine. I will race to your town, show up at your doorstep, 'cause after all, you're the one who won't let me fall. Dynamite, heart explosion when you left me, but I've got this now. Show up at your doorstep, 'cause after all, you're the one who let me fall. I can't stop falling, I can't stop falling, I can't stop falling, I can't stop falling. Don't leave me behind. Don't say it will be fine. I will race to your town, show up at your doorstep, 'cause after all, you're the one who won't let me fall. You won't let me fall. You won't let me fall.
Nice. Planet Z Live, Under the Radar. You are listening to Under the Radar on Planet Z Live. That is Emily Burdette. Live music tonight on Planet Z Live from Audio Scribe Studios in Whiteville, North Carolina. Now, Emily, tell me about your songwriting process. We were talking a moment before you play that song about, when you're in bed there, your ideas come to you. Tell me about your process of generating a song, the content, the music. What do you do? How do you go about that?
I mean, I really feel like a lot of times if I try to think of something to write a song about, it's a lot harder. So there are just times, like, especially when I'm driving,
Mm-hmm.
I've heard a lot of songwriters say this too, when I'm driving and you're just kind of thinking about things. And then when I'm going to bed at night and, I'm not like falling asleep right away, and then things will just come into my head, and then usually melodies will come at the same time. And so I'm kind of like in my head trying to write a melody, because it's hard for me to write lyrics, just sit down and write lyrics out without a melody.
So lyrics first, is that what you're saying? Before music?
The lyrics kind of come, the lyrics and the melody in my head before like the instrument comes into play.
Right.
I think that's interesting because it's like a lot of people have different ways that they write, obviously.
Yeah.
Some people do it with the music first, and then some people will do it with the lyrics. It's kind of cool to hear all the different ways that they do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've definitely done where I came up with a title for a song, and I was like, oh, that's a really cool title. I need to write a song.
Yeah,
for
now I
this.
got to have some words about it. Yeah.
Yeah. But that worked. But typically the way I said, it's just like sometimes even when I'm like waking up in the morning and I'm like half asleep, lines will come to me and I'll be like, oh, I'll remember it. I don't need to write it down.
Then
and
you'll
I'm
forget
like,
it. Yeah.
And then I forget it. And I'm so
Whoops.
You know what you
So
could
now-
what you could
yeah.
do? Maybe you already do this. I think a lot of musicians do this. They get their phone out and they record a little ditty on the
Yep.
phone. Do you do
I
some of
do
that?
that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do that now
Yeah.
because I don't want to lose the ideas.
And the vibe of it, because if you write it down, well, wait a minute, how was I doing that? Then
Yep.
you can go back and listen to your intention on that.
Yeah, because sometimes the words won't fit into if you write the words out and then you don't remember the melody and you're like, oh, this doesn't fit anymore.
Right.
I can't remember how that went.
Because you
Even
made
with
magic.
chord progressions.
Yeah, you made magic
Yeah.
is what you did. You made magic. Art. You're making art.
Well, Paul McCartney said he wrote Blackbird from a dream.
No way. Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he said he had a dream and then he woke up and he was like, oh my God, and went and wrote Blackbird.
Wow. No, that I
Yeah,
did
that
not
would be
know.
a really good dream right there.
Yeah, they got a new, they got a new song out now on Planet Z Live.
It's now and then, isn't it?
Yeah, Facebook
Yeah.
page. I put that up
Yeah,
about 3 or 4 days
I haven't
ago.
heard it yet.
Yeah,
It's
and you can check
awesome.
it out at Planet Z Live. That's at Planet Z Live on Facebook. Be sure you like and follow. I put that up about 3 or 4 days ago, and kind of really cool how they did that. It's something.
That is cool.
The Rolling Stones have a #1 album out. There's a new song by the Beatles. Makes you wonder how far we set our clocks back, doesn't
Now,
it?
did you see the video? Did you see
Yeah.
the video of that?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure because the video was really cool how
Yes,
they did
it
it.
was.
They,
Yeah.
they
Check it
brought
out.
they
Yeah.
brought George Harrison and John Lennon,
Mm-hmm.
and they brought them both into the picture like throughout the entire video. It was really cool how they kind of imposed it.
That is cool.
No, Michael,
It was
I got
really
a
neat.
question for you. What's your opinion on Ringo singing? I don't like it.
Well,
he sings in the song, and it's like, I could do without his part.
he's very happy.
Yeah, it's just something not right
yeah,
about
he's-
it.
there's songs that he does that's really good, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not the voice that I would want
Yeah.
to listen to out of the Beatles.
He's kind of the Keith Richards of the group. You'd rather not.
I mean, I could listen to it. Like we've actually in the band that I had going, we actually covered a couple of his songs, but it was like,
Of Ringo's songs?
yeah.
How do you come up with that? I was like, you know what? Let's cover some Ringo songs.
Well, let me put it to you this way: my son
Uh-huh.
was the drummer in the band,
Oh, okay.
and he really liked. He loves the Beatles, and I do
Uh-huh.
too. But he really liked that song or a couple of those songs, so we went ahead and added them to the set list. But yeah, I mean, his voice isn't exactly
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
best in the world,
Yeah.
but I could listen to it.
Yeah.
It's not something I'd listen to and be like, oh no, I'm not gonna listen to that anymore. And
Yeah.
there have been bands that I've heard that are like that.
Yeah. Well, if you want to check out that video and the song, it's on our Planet Z Live Facebook. That's at Planet Z Live on Facebook. And Emily Burdette, let's play another studio track here from you, a track called Safe With You. How you like that one? You like that
Cool.
one? You like it?
Yeah.
What do you like about this one?
Yeah. It's just a little bit of a different sound, and it's a little more piano forward. And Sam Hatch of the Hatch Brothers
Right.
helped produce this one, and
Nice.
I recorded it with him and at his studio, and then Mike did the mixing and the mastering.
Right?
So yeah, it's just a fun song and just different, little bit different sound.
Let's try it out here on Planet Z Live. Safe With You from Emily Burdette. Back in just a few moments with our live track from Emily. Thanks for listening tonight to Planet Z Live's Under the Radar.
I'm feeling safe here when I've got your ear to listen to me when I start to cry. Driving up the mountain, I see it snowing. I know we won't fall, I am safe with you. In a crowd of people, your heart is racing. You grab my hand and say I'm safe with you. You keep this free but grounded, and I keep you confounded. You think you are the queen, you think I look like Rachel Green. I am safe with you. I say let's go out, you say you're put out. The dogs need
Safe With You from Emily Burdette. Planet Z Live's Under the Radar. DJ Styles, Mike Daniel join with Emily Burdette. And all I want to say is da 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 da.
I did my job then.
I like that. Did you ever mess up when you're singing, going da 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 da? Wait a minute, that's too many da da da.
I don't think that there can be too many.
There's a whole song by the Police called "Do Do Do Da Da Da." Do da da da.
That's right.
Yeah, there's a whole song of it. That's their whole song. Is that? I like the piano in that one. That was a nice piano.
That was Sam, dude.
Yeah, that was Sam Hatch.
Dadgum Sam Hatch.
Yeah.
Dadgum him. Look and listen.
Boy's
to that.
good, ain't he?
Yeah,
Good.
all
Too
around
good.
doing things, doing big. As we call it, big things. Doing big things. Sam Hatch. I like him. Hatch Brothers.
Yeah.
They had a new song come out last Friday, didn't they, Michael?
Yep, this past Friday.
They played it first right here on Planet Z Live. And Emily Burdette, and I'll tell you what, let's get another live one in before our time gets away from us. What do you got for us?
Sure. This one is Next to You.
Next to You. Now tell me about that. Evidently, you're going to be next somebody. Tell me, is that about being next somebody? What's that song about?
This song wasn't really about anyone in particular,
okay.
but I sang it at my youngest sister's wedding for her first dance.
Were there tears? Did people cry?
I don't think so.
Oh, you sure?
Well, I mean, not for the performance
Right.
of this song, but yes, for the wedding, for the ceremony, yes.
And they can say,
No tears for the
Emily, what
performance.
a pretty song. Someone at the end, hey, Emily, what a pretty song. They come and tell you that. There's a pretty song. They do some of that? Should have.
Yeah, I don't. It was a long time ago. It's hard to
Okay.
remember.
I'd remember. Oh, this is just a pretty song, Emily.
Well, I had a guy from NSAI critique it once, and he just basically what I took away from his critique was that it was corny, and I was like, okay, cool.
From
Well,
NSA, what is
there's
that?
Nashville Songwriters Association.
Told you it was corny. Did you fight
Yeah,
him?
I was like, there's a lot of songs out there
I'd
that could
fight
be called
'em.
corny.
I'd say, meet me outside.
Have you heard of Weird Al Yankovic?
So meet me outside right now. All right, let's do it here on Planet Z Live. Take it when you're ready.
All right. I love nothing more than to fall asleep next to you. I love nothing more than fall asleep next to you. Seems such a simple thing to do, but it's harder than you think to lie next to you and feel it's safe. Next to you I will be, and we'll touch feet all night through. I'll let my heart explode with tenderness you can see. Seems such a simple thing to do, but it's harder than you think to lie next to you and feel it safe. Oh. I love nothing more than to fall asleep next to you. I love nothing more than to fall asleep next to you. Seems such a simple thing to do, but to a one. I don't know if you know this. Looking in your eyes, I get butterflies. I will love nothing more than to fall asleep next to you. I will love nothing more than to fall asleep next to you. Seems such a simple thing to do, but it's harder than you think to lie next to you and feel the same.
And that's what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
Pretty.
My goodness.
Thank you.
My goodness. That's a great voice.
Thank you.
Well, do you think, if we had to choose, you like your voice better or guitar playing better?
I like singing better.
You like singing better?
Yeah.
Is that because you were singing before you play guitar, probably, right?
It just feels different. It just feels different. You feel it in your body differently.
Yeah.
It just feels really good to do different things with your voice, and also to feel when you've grown in a different way in your voice.
Right.
I mean, it feels good to grow in guitar too, but with your voice, it's inside of you, where a guitar is not so much.
Right.
It's a
your voice feel
separate
you
thing.
got more soul in that. You got some soul in it.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah. That was a pretty song. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I tell you what, Michael, good music tonight.
Very much so. Yeah.
Wonderful. You're a wonderful artist. Now, where can we find you and your music?
You can find, I have a website, emilyburdette.com, and then I've got stuff on YouTube. My social media, Instagram is @BurdetteMusic. And you can find me on Facebook as well.
All right.
And Spotify. I'm
All
on, I can keep going.
Everywhere.
List them all.
Yeah. And next show?
My next show is at the Hard Rock Cafe in Myrtle Beach tomorrow night.
Oh, tomorrow night, Hard Rock Cat.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a good show.
My first time
Wow.
playing there. It'll be fun.
First time, who you playing? Just you or what?
It'll be my duo tomorrow night.
Duo.
Yeah, my fiance is in my duo with me.
What time do you go on?
We're playing 6 to 9.
6 to 9 tomorrow night. And how many songs will that probably be?
It's a 3-hour set.
Whoa, that seems like a lot. Doesn't that seem like a lot?
It can feel like a lot sometimes, but it's a lot easier than 4 hours.
Are y'all on that
4
side
hours.
stage? That's outside?
We're gonna be inside.
Oh, nice.
Inside, yeah.
Very
Oh,
nice.
that is good then.
Yeah. I'm
Man.
stoked for it.
Now, how'd you get that gig?
I was working with a booker out of Nashville. Jaybird Bookings is her name. So she got that one for me.
Very nice.
I believe the guy on the Jeffersons was called Booker, wasn't he? Remember him?
Yeah.
Booker.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Booker. Yeah, I think it was his name.
Dynamite.
Yeah, that was a good show. Well, that's awesome. Got a show tomorrow night. We can find out more about your shows on your website. And got any more coming up other than the Hard Rock anytime soon?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm going to Nashville, one
Nashville.
day, so I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna do. I haven't done a writers round there yet, so I'm
Right.
gonna get to do something cool at a downtown bar called Bar Louie.
Oh,
They've
nice.
Got a writers round there, and then a couple brewery shows too. So
Now, are you
Nice.
full time with music or no? Or
pretty much, I do massage therapy part time.
nice.
Yeah.
And then music. Do you play your own music while you're massaging people?
No,
So
I don't.
here's a
I
song
don't.
called "Let's Quit Our Jobs," and I will be quitting this job once I. Yeah.
That's funny.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Have to
Well,
quit this one.
I tell you what, we've appreciated having you on tonight. If you like to, if you're listening, want to have your music on the show, at Planet Z Live on Facebook, you can send in there, and love to have your music and have talented artists, much like Emily here tonight. Emily, thank you so much for your time this evening.
Well, thank you guys so much for having me.
Wonderful music, and this show will re-air tomorrow night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. 8 to 9 p.m. If you missed it, tell somebody. Also, a part of our podcast, you can, after tomorrow night's show, you can find it at planetzlive.com. That's planetzlive.com. Right at the top says Planet Z Live's Under the Radar podcast, and you can listen to all our past podcasts there, as well as this latest one right there at planetzlive.com. Emily, great having you tonight. We're going to close the show out now with a track called Let's Quit Our Jobs. Tell me about that one.
So recorded that here in Audio Scribe Studios with Mike. Yeah.
Hey, Michael, name's on the board.
I wrote that. I had just was interviewed for an article, and the guy was like, "So if you're like full-time musician, why are you writing a song called Let's Quit Our Jobs?"
Yeah, I know.
And I was like, no, it was just a thing that my fiance and I would joke. We joked about when I was doing like some chair massages at a salon, and I was just like, and she's a teacher, and I was like, we should both just quit our jobs and just go off somewhere, have an adventure,
Fantasy,
go on the road, let's quit our jobs, and then it became a song about us, and then Jordan actually does her first ever like lead vocal on this one.
Nice.
So I've got like the first two verses, she does the third, and then we get to do some fun harmonizing together.
Well, nice. Well, I appreciate you coming on the show tonight. Means a lot to us, and thank you so much. And good luck with your show tomorrow night at the Hard Rock Cafe in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good time with that. Ladies and gentlemen, Emily Burdette, one last time. Let's Quit Our Jobs is on Planet Z Live's Under the Radar. Michael and I will talk to you next Thursday night. Same time, same station as far as I know. Planet Z Live, thanks for listening tonight.
Let's quit our jobs and get rich